loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags.
Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. What are you doing here? We got a little podcast here. It's called the Cryptcast. You want to stay and listen to it? I'm Mike. What's your name?
I'm Brian, and we're here to throw some shade.
We're coming to you from inside the Comic Crypt in Eatontown, New Jersey, and we're going over a book. We got a book this week. It's called Shadecraft. It's volume 1, because I assumed they intended to do more. I don't think they got there.
Nope.
By Joe Henderson and Lee Garbet. Has issues 1 through 5, originally published in 2021, and this is the same creative team that did Skyward.
Garbet's also the artist currently on Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good art.
It is good art.
I like art quite a bit. Thoughts about the book?
Ready to throw some Shadecraft.
You can't do the same joke 2 times in a row.
Sure I can. It was a book. I didn't dislike it. It was just vanilla. I like vanilla.
Are shadows vanilla?
Vanilla.
Or are they dark chocolate? Licorice. Shadows taste like licorice.
Ew.
Yeah, gross.
Ew.
You don't want to taste a shadow.
I hate licorice.
Mm-hmm. Black licorice. Red licorice is okay.
Yeah, red licorice is fine. Black licorice, anise is disgusting.
Depending on the amount in the thing I'm eating, it's fine. Like licorice, disgusting, but like the anise flavor and stuff is okay sometimes.
Mike's talking about licorice because there is not a lot to say about this book.
What I will say about this book is I started it and then I looked around and all of a sudden I was done.
Yeah. It's like the shade was lifted and the story was over.
The story is so straightforward. There's no like, there's a what's going on for about 4 seconds in the first book. And then it's like, and then they were training. And now everyone knows what's going on. And she's an expert, and this person's helping. And we did it, guys. The book's over.
Yeah.
I just explained the whole book. No details. Like, I don't even need notes to talk about this book.
Again, I liked it. But it wasn't satisfying?
No. It was empty calories.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Oh, empty calories. You know what? Last night when I was
good.
thinking about what I wanted to say about it, I was like, it's popcorn. It's popcorn. It's a summer movie. I don't like the story has been retold 1,000 times. It's just been reskinned. Like it's popcorn. It's just popcorn. You just eat it and go, yeah, I ate stuff.
Sure, but like what would you say this is akin to?
I don't know if it's akin to anything. Like I don't have any parallels to draw with it and anything else. Did you find it like anything?
No.
Okay.
I will say that thinking about it, because you said popcorn and I went movie, this would be great to be adapted into just a nice hour-and-a-half movie. This would, I think, read really well and adapt into a movie. And it wouldn't be a great movie. It'd just be like, it's okay. Some chance for like cool effects and things.
Well, Zadie is a high school student in Joliet, Illinois. I immediately went, Blues Brothers.
They're not in it.
I know.
That should be one of the constructs she made, was the Blues Brothers drive it into something. So cool. Just black mass of stuff.
That would have been cool. Yeah, she's a shadow wielder. She can sculpt shadows. She doesn't know that yet though.
Yeah.
She's walking home with her boyfriend in the beginning. Well, with the guy
with
she likes.
A friend.
In the beginning of the book, and she's like reading wrong signals, and she plants a kiss on him, and
it was not a great move.
Yeah, it was not a great move.
She feels real bad about it, and then shadows start acting weird all around her.
Because we find out they're emotionally driven. The shadows, like she can control them with her emotions.
It's on the emotion spectrum, like in one of the lanterns.
Sure. He wasn't into it. We find out later he wasn't into it because he's actually dating someone.
But he is kind of into it because she does like her.
Yeah, he does like her back. It's real awkward. It's got a lot of that like awkward teen stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't say things out loud. We just feel them inside and don't talk about it.
Being a teenager is hard.
Yeah, absolutely. He's actually dating a girl that bullies her in high school. So once
pretty fucked up.
Yeah, once she finds out, it's like a big betrayal kind of going on. And this is just a crap actually pertains nothing.
None
to
of
the
this
story.
means anything.
Yeah, none of this means anything.
Other than being
But
the catalyst for her having the negative emotions to allow the shadow things to start happening.
Right. But then there's more stuff going on. There's emotional. The household is very emotional. She had a brother, an older brother, Ricky, who got into a car accident and has been in a coma ever since.
About a year.
He's bedridden at home, not in a hospital.
Yeah, the mom's taking the responsibility of caring for Ricky.
Yeah.
Which is putting a lot of stress on her.
Yeah. Right. They eventually make the decision to move him.
That's way later. That's way later. Yeah, that's way. That's. I don't even. I will. Let's just go through the fucking thing because it's gonna zoom along. Zadie gets attacked in her driveway by a bunch of shadow stuff. Her mom stops them by opening the porch light. Mm-hmm. Right. Boom. Mm-hmm. Done. Then she runs into the woods.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And she gets attacked there, and then. Like a shadow figure, like a person, comes out to protect her.
She runs into the woods after the confrontation with the parents because she's sitting in the room with her brother.
Right. She's talking. Yeah, her parent. Fuck her mom for that. I forgot about that. She gets yelled at by her mom for talking to her comatose brother.
Yeah.
Shitty.
Yeah, and it's like the mom's really, really distraught about it. It's been a year, and the mom is still clearly messed up about it. Mm-hmm. The dad seems.
Grounded?
Yeah, a little more well-adjusted. Because Zadie does go, when her mom's like, what are you doing in here talking to him? What are you doing? But, she's like, I didn't hear him complain. And the dad laughs, and the mom's like, don't encourage her.
Yeah.
And Zadie runs off into the woods.
Right, I forgot about that.
First full encounter.
Yeah, she gets attacked by, like, a monster, and then the shadow person comes and, like, defends her. She drives away the shadow with a cell phone light, and we find out that shadow person is Ricky.
Yes.
We get Ricky's backstory. He almost get hit by a truck that has lights off, because shadows, darkness. And he came back when he heard Zadie's voice when she was talking to him in his room when the mom got mad about it.
It's a you look at some of these pages and the detail in the artwork.
The art is the best part.
It is so killer. She's sleeping face down on her bed. There's a cell phone on the pillow. There's an ear pod. There's a couple graphic novels and books. Also, she's reading Jaws, actually. There's her flannel. Her suspenders are down. She's wearing black stockings under jean shorts, and the jean shorts of, like they're homemade cut. They're frayed. One boot on, one boot off. Wearing a sock. Like, there's so much detail in this artwork. And the artwork is so good. It's weird, because, again, I'm going to say it 1,000 times. I did not hate the story. It was not a bad story.
No, it's okay.
But in comparison to the artwork, the story is so bland. Mm-hmm. Like, this artwork deserves better.
Sure. Absolutely. Garbet should get way more work. Well, he's doing Daredevil now, like you said, so hooray! We find out that no one else can hear Ricky.
Right.
They go to school, and there's kind of like various interactions there of like them getting used to each other. He's messing around doing weird shadow stuff, and she meets a new school counselor. During that meeting, Ricky finds a gun in her desk, and you're like, what the fuck is what?
Yeah, like, she's not cool.
They make the assumption that there's something going on with the woods that caused this, but they want some protection, so they go to steal the gun from the counselor, and there they find out the teacher already has a gun, and she knows about the shadow stuff. And she says that all of it's coming from Zadie.
Yeah, which is a real, like, fast-paced revelation. Is that, like, this counselor is not a counselor.
Right.
She knows about the shade stuff.
Yeah.
She is there specifically for them because she knows that they have the shade
This
power.
is the end of issue 2, and we're already here.
Yeah.
Issue 3, you find out that, what's her fucking face?
The counselor?
Angela. Yeah. She is a government agent that's part of a task force that seeks people out who can manipulate shadows because it's a power set that exists in the world. Right? She's there to help Zadie learn how to control her powers, and she does this by initially training with shadow puppets. We learn that negative emotions influence the shadows more than anything else. And also, Zadie's dad, like we mentioned that he was, pretty down to earth, but he's also pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because there's a point in here where she sneaks back into her room, and he's there waiting, and he's like, hey, your pillow bodies suck. Get better at those. Yeah. Here's your phone back. I get that being a teenager's hard, and your mom's going through a lot too, so just, like, be cool.
Yeah.
Like, he's the coolest dad.
Yeah, he is the coolest dad. Although, my one big problem with the book is something with him later.
Me too.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with the book is him.
Is that one.
Because it's dumb.
Yeah, it's so dumb. We'll get there.
Zadie follows Josh and Carla to a carnival date. Again, Carla's bullied Zadie. She, took a video of her that went viral a little bit. So she's crazy Zadie or whatever. A bunch of shadows are going to attack Josh, and she successfully manipulates them when she wasn't able to during her shadow puppet bunny training. And she's like, I got it. I did it. I know how to control all my powers now. And at the end of that issue, Angela tells Zadie that Ricky really isn't her brother, but is just a shadow monster created by her, which is bullshit.
I will say I did like it in the carnival when she puts together that she can hurt the shadows and fight them with shadows. Mm-hmm. That she's like, no, I have to stand at certain angles.
Yes,
to have the light cast her shadow, and I'm like,
yeah.
All right, like she,
One of my gripes is the shadow monsters are just like amorphous kind of blah. I wish there was more definition than just weird dark tendril monsters.
Yeah.
I wish there was more form to it.
Yeah, because clearly there can be form because she, her brother is one. He's a human body. Mm-hmm. She gets to wither the monster down to a little bunny and then blow the little bunny away,
yep.
with the smoke.
Yes.
So clearly it could have been used in more practical.
Yeah.
Forging a weapon or something would have been cool.
Not even that, just the monsters. I get that she can manipulate shadow, that's fine. But when they're told that Ricky is a shadow monster made by her, we already know that's not true, because Ricky knows things that Zadie does not know.
Right.
Because she was freaking out at one point, and she was losing it, and Ricky makes her calm down by making her laugh, by telling her story about how, hey, do you remember when this kid pooped his pants in gym class, blah, 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 blah? She's like, oh, yeah, that was awful. I was like, what does that have to do with anything? It's like, that was me. I pooped my pants. It wasn't him. And, that broke the tension and allowed her to calm down. So how could something that she did not create know that?
Right.
But Ricky immediately, yeah, you're right. I was thinking about this, too. This is probably true. He himself doubts it. And it's just none of that makes any sense.
Well, she also, at one point noticed she didn't have a shadow anymore when Ricky showed up. She thought Ricky was her shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he, became her shadow.
Mm-hmm. So, because Angela lies to them, Ricky agrees to go with Angela so he can meet other people that could, talk to him. And Zadie goes home, and that's when we find out that her parents had decided to move Ricky to long-term care. So basically in hospice, so someone else can take care of him. Takes the weight off the mom. And there's a whole fight about giving Ricky up, quote unquote.
Right.
Because first Zadie's saying, hey, why is he still here? It's a waste, blah, blah, blah. He's a burden. And then she blames them for giving him up too easy. And then the mom and her start fighting at the dinner table, and the shadow stuff starts happening. And the dad's like, hey, guys, shadows. And they go, whoops. And then we find out the mom.
Well, that's the shadows start coming from both sides.
Yeah.
And it's why is Zadie doing that to the whole room? Because it starts on Zadie's side.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's behind the mom and Zadie.
Mm-hmm. Then we get the mom's whole origin, where she was homeless and she came on hard times. She pickpocketed the head of the FBI, and that got her on the radar. And she became part of this program where she was essentially trained to do spy work, which include killing people.
Working for Angela.
Yeah. And they said she was sisters, and they were sisters, and the people in there became a family. But she didn't want to do it anymore because she said it chipped away at her soul.
Right.
And she escaped and disappeared. But the problem is when she did that, they shut down Angela's program and killed all the other Shadecraft people.
So Angela's actually not a school counselor and not there to train Zadie. She's there for revenge.
Yeah. Well, not revenge. She wants the program to start again. So she wanted to steal Zadie, but then she found out about Ricky. The parents didn't send Ricky's body to go be with hospice to get taken care of, Angela stole that too. So she has both parts of Ricky. Now the plan is Mom and Zadie are going to go sneak into a military base and rescue Ricky. And then the whole last issue was that they kick a bunch of ass. Angela emotionally manipulates Ricky against Zadie and his mom, and he turns into like a big monster. He looks like Hexus from Fern Gully. Yeah, at the end when he's turned into the big monster, he's like a big smoke monster.
I love that scene.
That's it, yeah.
Where he stops like being like smoke, and he's like got like the robe of like oil and shit.
Yeah, he's the skeleton in there. Yeah.
And he turns into the tree.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, he's with the skeleton inside the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Ferngully's underrated.
It is, and it's all because of him.
Well, Robin Williams too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, Tim Curry is you know.
Yeah, but Hexus is the best part of that movie.
Yeah.
Mom goes after Angela, and Zadie stays to deal with Ricky. Mom gets trapped in a light room, and she does something clever where Angela thinks she has her, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's a shadow in your mouth," and she starts choking her.
Because there's a shadow in your stupid mouth. Mm-hmm. That was awesome.
That was cool. I didn't even think of that. That's a great point. But he starts choking her. Zadie stops her mom from killing Angela because she's like, "You're not that anymore. Come on." They go outside because like we got to go get Ricky's bodies back because they have it. They drove away with it, and Dad, it's fine. Dad got it. He uses minivan to drive the truck off the road carrying Ricky's body. It's cool.
It's not your stupid mouth. It's like, what about the one in your big dumb mouth? But yeah, the dad part is so weird. Like the fact that Ricky's body is still in the truck and not in the facility.
We don't see this happen. They just go outside and he's standing like leaning, arms crossed up against the truck like triumphant, like, I got this.
Leaning up against the SUV that he crashed into the truck. There's also the driver of the truck now outside of the truck, knocked out, like the dad beat the shit out of him, which you don't see that on panel.
Nope.
And the thing that really got me is, your son is in a coma, so he's not going far. Mm-hmm. But you crashed into the truck, driving the truck into the building, right? The building's cracked back there.
Yeah.
It's into the building. And you profile and pose with your arms crossed so you look like a hero when your wife and daughter come out and you don't even go check on your son?
He probably could have checked on me. You had no idea.
But the back doors are still closed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe it was cold out. They close them back up?
Sure, but I think if my kid, I'd be getting him out of that stretcher and into the back seat of the car. And
he's heavy for one guy to pick up. Come on.
I guess.
Come on, man.
I'd be like, girls, could you lift him with the shade?
This feels like it started as an ongoing, and then they got to issue 3 and they went, hey, you're going to wrap this up. You're not getting an ongoing anymore.
Speed it up.
And you're like, shit, how do we get this together? And then they just kind of threw together this last issue because it wraps everything up because they get Ricky not home. Because they're on the lam now. They have to hide from the government as a family. And Mom and Zadie put Shadow Ricky back in Ricky's body. And the last page is him waking up from, like you see from his point of view. So that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the book.
Oh, and the friends are at school discussing how she disappeared and wishing they knew it was okay. And going back to the very first pages where she plants a kiss on Josh, Josh was complaining because he had left his Switch at her house and wanted to get his Switch back, and she wouldn't let him come over to the house. So he opens his locker and his Switch is there.
Yeah, like the mom could like shadow teleport.
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of different like shadow powers that like never got talked about anything.
I think the worst thing about this book is the potential that is there to have this be an ongoing and
it definitely could.
Out.
Yeah,
like the powers alone. Oh my god, like this is look at something like the Darkness that's been around forever.
Sure,
and it's like this could have easily been
a ton of potential. It just didn't hit the mark. Like it's a fun read. It's just like you said, it's just empty. There's no satisfaction at the end. It's like, well, there was an ending, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what's funny? One of the Horror DNA has a review on the back that says a comic that really hits the ground running. You ain't shitting. Like, it hits the ground running, and it runs a marathon straight through it. Like, we're done!
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Again, I think we're coming down harsh on it, but again, I liked it.
It is by no means a bad book.
Right.
It's just, I'm going to say it's in the realm of Reborn, but not as bad. Reborn tried to do a lot of crazy shit and it just felt bad. This was like, here's a premise, and we're just going to keep it real thin.
Yeah, I get the analogy to the comparison to Reborn.
It's not like perfect. I'm just trying to think of something.
No.
That we've
I
done.
do feel like they are of the same like quality or standard, but like Reborn, I feel is the opposite in some ways, where it tried to do too much shit. This didn't try to do enough.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Reborn
so much
tried to
more
do a bunch of things, and this got like, this is the core concept, and we're just gonna go ahead and take care of that and be done. Like we're not gonna do anything crazy. It's just there. Ta-da!
Back in the day, the story arc format, even for ongoings, when they fit it in story, like used to at a standard be 6.
Mm-hmm.
Modern day independent stuff specifically seems to run on a 5-issue format.
I mean, even that's become more of an industry standard in the past like 5 to 10 years. Because when I was jumping in, everything was still 6. 6 was like 6-issue arc every time. Boom.
Was the standard,
and
right?
we've slowly gone into a 4-issue standard, or a 5-issue standard rather.
I feel like we need that issue. I feel like a lot of things suffer. Like, I don't see how like one issue can make or break a story, but maybe it does. Maybe we need that 6th issue to flesh some more shit out.
I mean, but like, look how many 5-issue things are out that are successful in 5 issues. You can make it work.
Yeah,
I don't think an extra issue is going to help this.
No.
It probably would have like really broke the momentum.
There's a lot of stuff that I like in the book. Like all the characters are endearing. I like the characters.
Yeah, everyone's super likable.
I don't think that anyone needed to be fleshed out more, like personal, like as a character.
Yeah,
I think we got it.
Yeah, you got the idea.
Yeah, I think it's just story. Maybe stretch it out to the point where we don't know that the counselor is an agent and has ulterior motives right away, because it was like, hi, my name is Secret Agent. I was like,
yeah,
okay,
I'm a counselor. No, I lied. I'm an agent. I'm going to help you.
Right.
No, I lied. I'm going to steal your brother.
right.
Your mom killed me.
Yeah. It's just a little too fast pace.
Yeah, but again, I don't think if you drew this out, I would have disliked it.
By one issue?
I think it would have broke the momentum.
By one issue?
Yeah. I think so.
I don't know. You could add a little more interaction between like the friends at school and the boyfriend.
I think we got lots of that. We got like when I said interactions at school, there was a half an issue of interactions at school. Like it was there. It's one of those things where I think if this was like a 10 to 12 issue, right, and this was the first arc, I think it would have been fine, because if it was building to like a better story. This felt like it was like, and now we're at the family of the Shadow, we're the Shadow family, and then we got to go take down Angela and her goons, or they're gonna like. There was a larger story that got hamstrung here, and I think that's why it feels bad, because I think it was building to something else that we didn't get to see. Because if you just took this as the starter, I think it's a really strong start, and it's not a full story. You know.
I think maybe I would have liked it more if Angela had gotten away with Ricky, and then the next arc would have been them having to go get them back.
I think that probably was the initial plan, because the dad just, them walking outside and dad goes like, I got it, just feels so bad that there had to be just to like wrap it up, we got to get this done. And
Zadie's cool, but she's the vessel for telling the story, so she's got a lot of like emotional angst, and she's dealing with the powers and stuff like that,
and she gets over it in about a half an issue.
I'm just saying my point is, as far as like characters in the book, my favorite character is the dad. The way he was written, just to be supportive and cool while the rest of the family's kind of struggling emotionally, and he's kind of, his son's also in a coma.
Right.
His daughter and his wife are also, struggling with his shit. So he's, kind of putting his own shit in check, and I like that, so like a little more with him would have been cool. It sucks so bad to have him be the device of the worst scene in the book because I like him so much.
Yeah, he's a support character. He's through and through just standard support, where you have Zadie as a main character, and Mom very quickly becomes a secondary character. Like, these are the people we're focusing on. Dad's there to support them.
Yeah.
I like you said, everyone feels fleshed out. Everyone's likable. I have no problem with what they did. It just felt like it's just like chopped, done, stop, done. Like, we can't go further. Like that and Zadie just became very good at what she did very quickly, and that never feels good.
Yeah,
it feels like she's a Jedi.
Yeah. There was no mishaps or yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, if you want a quick read that is
pretty
and decent but kind of unsatisfying, sure, yeah, it's something.
Yeah. I mean, again, saying it's something, it's far from bad.
We've said it several times. It cannot impress upon you. It is not a bad story.
Right.
It is a story that could have been.
It's a story that could have been.
Yeah.
That is yeah.
Yeah. It's the start of a pretty solid story that should get finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
If you would like to send us some other books to read, we've got a bunch recently, which is pretty cool. You can add to the list by sending some suggestions to thecomiccryptcast@gmail.com. And the story's going to be on Instagram and Facebook. Links for those are going to be in the show notes. You decide if you want to read this book. I can't. Flip a coin.
I'm going to tell you to read it.
In the dark.
We loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags like comics. The hardcore get it while the soft bitches vomit. I came to this earth on a radiated comet. Now the planet is in perilous danger because I'm on it. Fly super villain with the superpowers in me. Got the red issues and all my shit is minty. Body like Ben Grimm, suckers I be beating down. Look around and we be found chilling out in Eatontown. I be at the comic crypt stacking up the kryptonite. Doomsday and Superman every time I grip the mic. Dark Phoenix overloading, supernova sunspot exploding. I'm the Punisher reloading Bobby Drake when he's frozen. Storm forming ominous clouds over the ocean. Working with Professor X to master my emotion. Have you posing in the box whether you know it or not. I'll easily bag your bitch like Logan did to Scott. Mr. Sinister plots when I administer shots to clone Gene from a jeans. Then this shit'll get hot like Inferno. Burn slow, humans are ash. God loves man kills in the days of future past. Now I'm working on a science lesson. Me and Brian Stratton, a rat in a cage who can't stop buying X-Men.
Like a flower that blooms in the spring. You were beauty, you were everything.